Hey there friends, and welcome back to Make Your Money Thrive. My name is Christina, and today I'm so excited to share with you a new product that I'm going to be putting into my all new budgeting and money shop. And I wanted to make a separate video for this one because I'm just really excited about it. I'm excited about how it's been created and what you'll be able to do with it. So this is the Ultimate Savings Challenge Bundle. This is a savings challenge bundle that you can pick up. You can get it shipped to you, and you'll receive everything that you see here. The half-inch 3-ring binder, some tabs for your sections, all of the pages that'll go into the savings challenge binder, and some section dividers that you would put your tabs on, and we'll go through that here in a moment. But I'm so excited about having created this. I love doing savings challenges. It really helped me with my budget a lot back in 2021. It's when I really got into savings challenges, and some of the challenges that are in here are actually those that I designed back in the year 2021 and 2022. So I'm really excited to put this together. If you were to complete all of the savings challenges in the Ultimate Savings Challenge Bundle, you would save well over $100,000. That's right, you heard me. $100,000 you can save just by completing all of the savings challenges in this binder. And of course, you're not going to do that in a year or something like that. Nope, it's broken down. You have some annual savings challenges, you have some monthly ones, some quarterly ones, and then you have long-term savings challenges where a big portion of that $100,000 would be saved because we have a $100,000 savings challenge in there. So I'm super excited. I just want to show you what's included with the Ultimate Savings Challenge Bundle, and then I'm going to be getting mine set up in a separate video so that I'm ready to go for 2026, and I will get this up on my website and get that shop launched ASAP so that if you want to grab one of these, you can before the year. There is also a printable version of this that is available so that you can print it out. You can grab a half-inch binder, which I do have some linked down below, and you can get it printed and set up all on your own at home. You can even print out the tabs and just cut them out if you have a cutting machine, or you can use your scissors to cut these out as well. So let's jump right into it. Let me show you what's included in the Make Your Money Thrive Ultimate Savings Challenge Bundle, and yeah, let's rock and roll. First things first, let me show you the different sections that are in here, and I can do that by showing you the tab dividers. So we have savings trackers. So at the beginning of the bundle, you'll have some trackers that you can keep track of what you save and all of that. You have some annual challenges, like I mentioned. You'll have some quarterly challenges, some monthly challenges, long-term challenges, and then the last section is going to be notes. Okay, I went through in the order that it's laid out in the bundle, but the good news is this is on a 3-ring binder system. You have the flexibility to move around the tabs, the dividers, the sections as it flows and makes sense to you. By no means do you have to keep it in the order that it's in here. Like I said, you will get this 1/2-inch binder if you order the bundle as well. Really sturdy, and it's just perfect. I love keeping my savings challenges for the year in a 1/2-inch binder. I like keeping it separate from my regular budget planner and all of that, even though there are a couple of savings challenges in there, but I like keeping it separate. I like having it in this 1/2-inch binder. It just feels good, feels right. So I figured, why not put the Ultimate Savings Challenge Bundle in a 1/2-inch binder? Then you'll also get these section dividers, if I could pick them up. These are printed onto cardstock so that they're a little bit more sturdy to flip to your sections. So this is like a cover page, and you can put this actually in the front of the binder so that you know exactly what binder this is. And then we have our sections. So we have our savings trackers, annual savings challenges, quarterly savings challenges, monthly savings challenges, long-term savings challenges, and savings and budget notes. And you'll see that the color of the title and the border on these section dividers will correlate to the color for the tab that you would put on the page. And you would just peel these up and stick them right on the edge, and or at the top and bottom, however you like to do your dividers. I'll probably do top and bottom for my big sections like this, because I'll probably want to have monthly tabs going along the side here. So you'll see that when I kind of do my setup in an upcoming video here very soon. And now the moment that we've been waiting for, let's take a look at what savings challenges are actually included here in the Make Your Money Thrive Ultimate Savings Challenge bundle. So here's another little cover page. You can just put that right in the front of your binder if you want to. Within the packet that you'll receive, you will have these little dividers in here just so that you know when each of the sections start. And you can keep these pages or just go ahead and recycle them. But this is our trackers section, and this is where you would want to put your tracker divider with the tab. So this is your 2026 Savings Challenge tracker. So you can plan out the savings challenges you want to do each month, and then actually list out the ones you worked on and put any notes related to that. Then you have your 2026 Savings Challenge summary. So here you can say what challenges you completed for the month, what other money you saved, so any money that you put just directly into a savings account, or whatever you saved outside of your savings challenges, so that then you can get a total for each month of what you saved all across your budget. Then you have your 2026 Savings Challenge totals. This is where you could just put the total that you save each month in your savings challenges so that you have a nice view. You can make this pretty and all of that, like use markers to really make it really cute. Then you have some savings trackers. This is where you can put specific funds or things like that that you're saving up for. So if you're saving for, let's say, a new car, you could put savings name here, new car, and then decide what each box is going to be worth. Or you can use this whole page for saving up for a new car, a new house, or something like that, and just color in each box as you go. Since it's 4 boxes, you can also divide it into like a quarterly type of thing. So you have 4 of these savings trackers in here so that you can use for up to 16 different savings accounts, or for 4 bigger savings, whatever you want to use it for. Then we get into our annual section. And our annual section starts with this color in savings challenge. So it says 2026 savings challenge, save $2,026 in the year 2026. So when you complete this savings challenge, it's going to help you to save $2,026. So all you would do is just color in each letter, number, or a special character, and it tells you what to save. So you would save $46 for each letter and number, and then for the dollar sign and for the exclamation points, you would save 47, and that would get you to 2026. Then we have a 52-week savings challenge, which this just counts up from 1 to 52. You'll save one amount each week for 52 weeks, and that is going to allow you to save some money. And you can jump around with this. You can go in order with this. You can go from the biggest number down to the smallest number, whatever you want to do. Then you have your monthly choice savings challenge. And with the monthly choice savings challenge, each month you're going to choose either $25, $50, or $100 to save at the beginning of the month, at the end of the month, mid-month. Pick a day, and this, just make sure you're consistent and you do it each time that day falls within a month so that you complete that savings challenge. Then we get into our quarterly savings challenges, and the first one starts with a scratch off savings challenge. What you would do is scratch off the number for the quarter. You'll choose if you want to add or multiply by the number of the quarter, and then you are going to say what it would equal. So if you decide to add to this number, so let's say that this number is 20 or something like that. If you add 1, that would be $21. If you multiply by 1, it would still be $20. So you can write those numbers there, and then you would put the amount that you choose to save. And you would do that for each quarter. It would be great to do it on the first day of the quarter just so that you don't forget. And then you have a quarterly choice savings challenge, which is similar to the monthly choice savings challenge. So you would choose either $50, $100, or $150 to save each quarter. Then you have a quarterly multiplier savings challenge. So each quarter you'll choose between one of these two numbers. So Q1 you'll choose between 30 or 50, Q2 40 and 70, Q3 20 and 60, and Q4 10 and 40. And then you're going to multiply it by the month that you decide to save. So if for quarter one you choose to save it in February and you choose the $30, you would multiply $30 by 2 and save $60. Okay. So then we get into our monthly savings challenges, and these are the savings challenges that I designed back in 2021 and 2022, and I'm super excited to be able to include them in this savings challenge bundle. So we have the Start Your Year with the Bang savings challenge. This is the savings challenge for the month of January. This is a calendar that's in here that you can use to mark off when and how you save money in these savings challenges. You can move this to the tracker section, or you can keep it here in the monthly. And then you have your tracker for the actual savings challenge to go through each week of the month and save money. So each of these come with instruction sheets, so I'm not going to talk about how to do them because you can just read the instructions and they tell you exactly the how. For February, we have the Straight to the Heart savings challenge. Here is the calendar for it, and then we have the tracker for your February savings challenge. And back here, another one to track exactly how you save the money. Then you have your Latte Charm savings challenge for the month of March. Here is the calendar, and here is your savings tracker. We have Saving for a Rainy Day for the month of April. Here's your calendar, and here's your tracker. This one does have a predetermined amount that you would save, so you would just color in each of the raindrops here and save the amount in the raindrop, and that'll help you to save $250, I think it is, for the month of April. We have the Growing Flowers Savings Challenge. Here is your calendar, and here is your tracker that you would color in as you go each week. You have your Summer Cooler Savings Challenge. Here is your calendar. This one has some slips that you would cut out and put into a box or a jar or something so that you can draw one each week or day, or that you do the savings challenge. Then you have a Financial Freedom Pick a Letter Savings Challenge. Here is your calendar. This is for the month of July. You have some slips in here as well that you would cut out and put into a letter or a jar, a box or a jar rather. And then you would pick out from there as the month goes on and color it in as you go. In August, we have an Apple a Day Savings Challenge. Here is your calendar, and here is your cute little tracker. September, we have the Sunflower Savings by Number Savings Challenge, and then here is your calendar. Here's the sunflower that you would color in. Then we have the Pumpkin Patch Savings Challenge for the month of October. You've got your calendar here and your Pumpkin Patch tracker. You have Fall Leaves for the month of November. Here's the calendar. Here are some leaves that you would cut out and draw throughout the month and put it into your tracker, what you get, and save the amount based on the color. And then for December, you have the Gift of Cash Savings Challenge. Here is your calendar, and here is your tracker. So then after we're done with all of the monthly savings challenges, then we get into the long-term savings challenges. So in the long-term savings challenges, you do have a couple of trackers in here. You can move these into the tracker section or keep them in the long-term section because you might change things out a bit more frequently in the other sections, and this section is probably one that you would keep longer. And I do intend to do kind of like refill packets and get those released in 2026 so that if you want to refill your monthly or what have you, or even add more to your long term, you would be able to do that. So this is for the 10K challenge, this is for the 25K challenge, and this is for the 100K challenge. So in your long term savings challenges. You do have a $10,000 savings challenge, and the trackers all go across 5 years. Doesn't mean that you have to save it within 5 years. You could save it in a year if your budget allows you to do that, or 2 or 3, or you could spread this out even longer and just make some more space here on the back. It's totally up to you, but the tracker is just set up to have the next 5 years on there. So we have a $10,000 savings challenge in here and a $25,000 savings challenge. And then finally, we have our $100,000 savings challenge. So just by completing the long-term savings challenges alone, that would save you $135,000 just by completing the long-term savings challenges alone. But you also have all the challenges at the beginning, and there might be a special surprise after we go through the long-term ones as too. So the first challenge in here is our 10K savings challenge. This one is super simple. I wanted to make it nice and easy for you to do this $10,000 savings challenge. And all you're gonna do is color in a $100 box every time you save $100 towards this savings challenge. Super simple, super easy. That's all you'll do. Same thing with the $25,000 savings challenge. We have this broken onto 2 pages just so that we can cover all of the numbers. But you are just going to save $125, and every time you save $125 towards this challenge, you color in a box. And so then we have our bundle of $100,000 savings challenges. So the $100,000 savings challenge is broken up into 24 savings challenges. And I did think about breaking them into even smaller ones, and I might offer that as maybe like a digital download, some supplements that could go along with some of these bigger numbers in here if it would be helpful. But of course, limited on space with the 1/2-inch binder and all of that, couldn't have it be 100 savings challenges in here. So the first one is this color in savings challenge, similar to the one that we did for the 2026 annual savings challenge. So this one says $100,000 savings challenge. Let's save 100K. So then you'll just color it in as you go, and it tells you how much to save for each character on here. So then we get into a few scratch off savings challenges. So this is the scratch off. Oh, and I should mention with this one, it'll save you $2,495. So our first scratch off savings challenge is going to save you $1,060. And with this scratch off savings challenge, I wanted to mention I am going to be doing my savings challenges on camera, but I'm going to be using a different version. And the printable version is also different than what people who purchase the physical version will receive. And the reason for that is because I don't want you to not be surprised by, you know, the amount that's going in here. That would defeat the purpose of it being a scratch off. So I have different versions so that you would be able to use it and not be you know, not ruin the surprise. So that's the first scratch off. The second scratch off, you'll save $1,455. The third one, you'll save $1,695. And then on the fourth one, you'll save $380. I did sprinkle in some lower amount savings challenges in here just to allow you that freedom and flexibility to, you know, move around and save some lower amounts when you need to. Then we have the 880 savings challenge. This is going to save you $880. All you have to do is fill in and color in this tracker and save the amount as you go. Then we have a simple $25 savings challenge, which is going to save you $2,500. Just color in $25 as you save it. We have a simple $30 savings challenge, same thing, and this one will save you $3,000. We have a simple $5,000 savings challenge, and that's going to save you $5,000. Then we have a savings mosaic, and with the savings mosaic, this is going to save you $8,200. All you do is color it in. You have a key for each of the amounts, and you'll color it in based on the key down here, and then you'll have a little mosaic picture at the end. I won't tell you what the picture is. You'll probably see as I go, and then of course if you pick it up or get the digital version, you'll see it too. And then we have another savings mosaic. This one will save you $8,525. Again, you have the color code and what to save for each down here, and then you just color in and save as you go. Then you have a pick any number savings challenge. With this one, you can choose whatever number you want to save as it allows and fits into your budget. Maybe you want to do like 2 15s one day, maybe you want to do a 60 and a 50, whatever. And you just bounce around, and this is going to help you save $6,225 with some fairly small amounts, and then a couple of larger ones on there too. We have another pick any number savings challenge, and this one's going to help you save $7,380. Same thing, just bounce around and choose the amount you want to save. It's always good to like kind of knock out those bigger amounts first if you wanted to, or you can keep track down here of some smaller amounts, and then once it's enough to knock out a bigger amount, you can color in that bigger amount. Then we have the add them up savings challenge, and then you're just going to color it in row by row to add up these numbers and save $1,585. I don't know why that sounded weird, but you'll just add that up and save that amount. We have another add them up savings challenge with a bit higher numbers, and this is going to save you $2,960. And then we have another add them up. This one's going to save you $4,335. And then finally we have one more add them up, which is $5,710 that you'll save. Then we have something similar. This is a count 'em up savings challenge, and this is just increasing row over row. This one's going to save you $1,900. We have another count 'em up a little bit larger that's going to save you $6,950. Another one that is going to save you $7,950, and then another one that is going to save you $8,950. Oh, and another one, I forgot. Another count 'em up, and that's going to save you $9,950. So then we have a countdown savings challenge. This is like a 30-day savings challenge essentially, but and you could do this in 30 days if you wanted to and make some progress really quick and easy towards your 100K savings challenge. And this is just going to go from 30 down to 1. You save each of the amounts, and it's going to save you $465. A nice smaller one as a little break from the bigger ones. And then the last savings challenge is in here is the 15 by 30 savings challenge, and it's going to save you $450. We just have 30 boxes of $15. Just save that. It'll save you that $450. So then, like I said, a little surprise at the end of the long-term savings, we have some bonus savings challenges in here, as though we didn't have enough already, but I wanted to include a few extras. So we have a simple $20 savings challenge. This is going to save you $2,000 in addition to all of the other savings challenges we've already talked about. And then we have the 1760 savings challenge, similar to the 880 savings challenge. This is going to save you $1,760. And then we do have a tracker for the 100 envelope savings challenge in here that saves you $5,050 if you complete it. So this is just going to go from 1 up to 100, and if you save each of the amounts, you'll get that $5,050. So those are all the savings challenges included in the Ultimate Savings Challenge bundle. And as you can see, you would save well over $100,000 if you complete this challenge. I am challenging myself to complete every single challenge in this book, not in a year, because, you know, your girl does not bring in that type of income to be able to save over $100,000 in a year. But I am going to complete it hopefully within the 5-year mark that I have in here, and I'm super excited about it. Like, I cannot wait to see all of these like filled in and all of that. I already have certain areas that I want certain savings challenges to go to, particularly that $10,000 savings challenge. That's going to go to a specific purpose for me in my budget, and I'll show that when I am talking about my savings goals, and also when I do my Make Your Money Thrive Ultimate Savings Challenge bundle setup. So, and I think that's what's really amazing about using savings challenges is you can assign it however you need to. Even with that $100,000 savings challenge, you can break those savings challenge up and put them towards specific purposes. Like, you can go through and say, like, okay, this is for home repairs, this is for like whatever you need to allocate that $100,000 towards. or if you just want to save $100,000 to set you up and have that money going into a high yield savings account so that you have a good basis for retirement. If you don't have a retirement fund or something like that, then that is a great way to use that $100,000 savings challenge as well. So then the last section that you have in here is notes, and here you just have some front and back lines and notes pages that you can use to write notes about your savings. You can track different things about your budget, things about your savings challenges, talk about your day and how much you love money, whatever you want to do in that notes section. But I think it's good to have a space for notes. So that is the Make Your Money Thrive Ultimate Savings Challenge bundle. There are specific dates that I'm going to be shipping the bundle just because I have so much going on in life at this time. It'll be easier if I just kind of group batches together of orders and then send them out. So I think it is the 13th of December is when the first shipment is going to go out. So go ahead and order now because I am limited on resources. So once it sells out for that batch, it's sold out, and then you'll have to try to order in the second batch. And the second batch would go out on December 26th, which hopefully would get it to you before the end of the year. And then I will do one final batch in January, and I think that's going to be out on like the 15th or maybe the 20th, something like that. Just because if you see this video a little bit late but you still want to get it, and maybe you miss January but you do it for next year instead, something like that, or you choose to double up in February or something so that you can get that one done, then you still can. And then the 2026 version will no longer be available after January is done. It'll also be on the website so that you know when things would ship and all of that. But again, supplies are definitely limited, and we're having snowstorms and things like that already here in Illinois, so there could be delays with me being able to replenish supplies and also with shipping. So I really want to make sure that I'm tight and buttoned up. So again, if you're interested in getting a version of this shipped to you with the binder and everything, then order it as soon as you see this video and you're interested in it before it sells out. And then the printable version is also available. Of course, you can pick that up and you can print it and download it all of that same day and get things going. So I am so excited to get to work on this in the new year, especially because I know exactly what that 10K savings challenge is going towards, and I'm looking forward to talking about that and using that savings challenge to help me accomplish that goal, because it's so important to me. And yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait to see and hear you guys saving money with this savings challenge bundle too. I really want to get an Instagram going so that you guys could tag me like as you're going through and you're saving and you're winning and you're crushing the savings challenge. I want to be tagged and just be able to celebrate your wins with you and all of that. So I'm excited. In case you can't tell, I've said it 10,000 times, and yeah, I'm really excited about this. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you grab your bundle if you want a physical copy, or if you want the digital, that's linked down below as well. So are some resources if you pick up the digital version. I have some links to Amazon to help you get like the binder and different things like that. Oh, this savings challenge bundle does not come with any cash envelopes. I will mention that, but there are different types of cash envelopes that I have available on my website that you can use in conjunction with these savings challenges. There are blank ones that you can grab, or there are printable cash envelopes available, some for free in the free resources library, and then also in the $5 a month membership. There are additional resources including printable cash envelopes, some that align with these savings challenges in here. And then I do have links down below in this description of some like plastic cash envelopes and stuff like that that you can pick up on Amazon. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.